You're still on Help Monitor, your guides good health, and this is the natural healthcare part of the show, where we have Bola Pharmaceuticals Limited, disseminating health-friendly information that will definitely suit your health purpose. Today we have in our studios the Managing Director of Bola Pharmaceuticals Limited, and today he wants to look at another degenerative disease called diabetes. Welcome to our studios.
Good afternoon.
Okay. All right. So last week we did talk about sickle cell anemia and how to manage it, how to make sure that people don't get it. And the only way is to love with your head, not with your emotions, okay? Yeah. And to make sure that if you are a carrier of sickle cell anemia, do not marry somebody else who is also a carrier. That is just the best way to prevent it. But today I want to look at diabetes. And, diabetes has been causing so much damage to so many people's bodies. And, for me, I think that diabetes is basically something to do with your diet. I don't know if I'm correct. And you're here today to enlighten us more on what diabetes is, what causes it, and how we can prevent diabetes.
Diabetes is a degenerative disease, and it's very, very common in Nigeria. In fact, worldwide, the incidence of diabetes is increasing at an alarming rate.
Why is this?
Well, there are various reasons. There are two types of diabetes. There's the type 1 and there's type 2. It's the type 2 that it seems to be increasing a lot. And a lot of it has been connected with lifestyles and health. Okay. And eating habits. And with a very, very bad eating habit, there's a greater chance of people developing diabetes. Even at a younger age now, they're seeing it at a younger age now, and then at older ages. So, and then there's a little bit of it that is genetically connected. Maybe it occurs in the family a lot. So, that's a genetic reason, but a large proportion of it is environment and our diet habits.
Okay. Has exercise got anything to do with it?
As what?
Exercise.
Exercise helps in diabetes. Okay. It does help a lot.
Prevents it? Does it prevent it?
It prevents it, or at least it moves it to a later stage in life. Okay. So if you are very active, you do a lot of exercise, it helps your body to increase its immune level, and also helps your body in its digestive processes of breaking down carbohydrates into sugar. And increased stimulation of insulin, increased stimulation of proteins and enzymes in the body that helps in the digestion of the food that we eat. So it does help.
For me, they're both my mentors, and I feel not just planting the trees or telling people about the environment, but the fact that they are making impact on individuals. And for me in Nigeria, I really want to talk to the children first, and with that, we can come together even as they grow up, and even the youth also come together and make Nigeria the kind of environment we want. So for us, we have a lot of things going on in Nigeria. Let's take Lagos State, for example. A lot of things are going on in Lagos State environmentally wise. We see our Ministry of Environment doing a lot, especially the governor, Governor Fashola. And before, Lagos wasn't like this, and there are a lot of changes. We see glass fairing, we see indiscriminate disposal of refuse, of waste. Sure. We see cars, exhaust pipe everywhere and there, especially the trailers, And you find out that all these things, they're really making our environment harsh, Every now and then we see all these things happening and then the laws has really made us, conscious. And on the part of the government, they're doing so much, but we really individually, corporate organization, we need to all come together, join hands and make sure that these things are being done the right way. And then we need to enlighten people. Yeah. That's what Foundation for a Better Environment is.
You still on Health Monitor. We have an official from Fusion Nest Fertility Center, Mr. Collins. He is the General Manager of Fusion Nest Fertility Center. Good day, sir.
Good day, madam.
Can you remind us what Fusion Nest is all about?
Fusion Nest is a fertility center where we manage the infertility women and the services They are of various segments. We have services like the intracycloplasmic injection, where we inject the sperm into the womb, where the couples will tell us the sex they want, if it's male or female. We do that, and we also do endoscopy surgery.
What's that?
It's all about surgery for women that has problem in their womb. And then we also do intracycloplasmic injection, that is called ISIN, where they will get the sperm with the egg, with the embryo, put in an incubator. After fertilization, the ISIN machine will inject it into the woman's womb for conception. And we also have artificial insemination, that is the IUI, and various services.
You're welcome back to Health Monitor, and I'm with Fabe. I have Tokwe, Tunde, Mosu, and Razak. It's good to have you in the studio.
It's good to be here.
Now, you're representing FABE, and FABE talks about the environment. That's Foundation for a Better Environment. First of all, where does all that start from?
Okay, it started way back since 2006 when I was Miss Environment. You know, I won the pageant Miss Environment, and I've always been passionate about the environment, but somewhere along the line I was passionate about it, and since then I didn't stop. That was where Foundation for a Better Environment came from. The NGO started in 2007. While I was still reigning, I reigned for 2 years.
Okay, now, why talk environment in Lagos?
Well, personally, after being Miss Environment, I was opportuned to find out a lot about the environment. And before then, I studied Science Laboratory Technology in LASU. And I knew about global warming, climate change, and all sorts. And I know that, okay, God has given me this platform. It's a very good opportunity for me to start talking about things I've learned when I was in LASU. You know, men actually caused this, you know, all the changes that we're seeing now today. And it is still us that can still change it, even though we can't change it totally. But, you know, what you and I can do together, we can make a difference, you know. And that was where the love came from. I started talking to children because I know talking to adults is just a waste of time. Yes, really. Serious? Talking to others is a waste of time. They really, well, as at then, but now I'm seeing people changing, especially when we have a good governor that is environmentally inclined and friendly. Now, even though they have to impose some of these things to Lagosians, you know, people are learning from there. Now we see more people planting trees. We see more people keeping their environment clean. We see more people patronizing Loma. We see more people, you know, gardening, doing gardening and all that. So people are really changing. But I started with the children because a child can learn this in school and sees you, Uncle Mike, and says, and maybe you're dropping something. Say, oh, Uncle, that's wrong. You have to pick it up.
Okay, you're still on Health Monitor, your guide to good health. This is the part where we feel, you know, the pulse of the people on the streets concerning health issues, okay? So Olamide is going to go out now and she will bring in reports on the kind of treatment that people get when they go to hospitals, whether private or public. Any particular issue that they're facing, we want to be able to feature it on this program so that those in authority get to know what is happening at these hospitals, okay?
Can you please assess the medical services in Nigeria, like in terms of the facilities, customer relation?
Yeah, if you say the facilities, I can say that we are there, we are almost there, like 60% there. But if it comes to the customer relations, I don't like the way they treat us, because I don't know to say if they are being sentimental when they come to attending to customers. You see people leaving customers by the way. If you go to the general hospitals, especially the general hospitals, if you go there, you see customers being kept aside. I don't know if it's lack of facilities or what, or maybe there's no room to keep them. So I feel they should work on that aspect, on the aspect of customer relations. If they need more facilities, they should ask the government for more facilities, and they will give them more facilities so that the whole thing could run smoothly and the services could be better.
And the medical sector in Nigeria, when you look at the number of the people around, especially in Lagos, the number of doctors are not enough to attend to the patients. It's still far, far behind the standard, the international standard. So because if you go to the hospital, you may spend hours not even seeing doctors. So the number of doctors, both in the state hospitals and the federal hospitals, are not enough at all.
I'm talking about the medical system in the country at the moment. I must confess, we're not there yet. I think we are still a growing economy in terms of in respect to medical services and that. Because at times, I must confess to you, we have few challenges, at least those that I know. At times you go to the hospital, you have this kind of attitudinal things from some of the staffs. Okay? Then also we have facility problem also. Because they don't have adequate facilities to take care of certain ailments.
It's not satisfactory, actually. Things are not working the way they should work. People are not being taken care of in Nigeria as a whole. Just that people are just trying to manage their lives. Things are terribly going bad. So I'm not really satisfied with the medical sector. Because many people cannot even afford ordinary hospitals. Even general hospitals are not even adequately taken care of. People are not being taken care of. You go there, like in Lagos State, the one in Ikeja. You go there, you are asked to pay for parking space. Meanwhile, if you come for medical assistance, but you're asked to pay to park where you park. So that is quite appalling.
There's information to assist you to conceive. And IVF is actually fertilization outside the uterus, all right? So IVF may be used to overcome female infertility in the woman due to problems of the fallopian tube, making fertilization difficult, all right? So it may also assist in male infertility where there is a defect in the semen quality, and in such cases, intracystoplasmic semen injection, simply called ICS, may be used, where a semen cell is injected directly into the egg cell. So you bypass the fallopian tube, you bypass the difficulties that the semen cell may encounter while going to fertilize the egg. This is used when semen, have difficulty penetrating the egg, and in these cases, the partner's or a donor's semen may be used, okay? So ICSI is also used when semen numbers are very low, when you have low semen counts, and when indicated, the use of ICSI has been found to increase the success rate of IVF. According to research, IVF is indicated unexplained infertility for women that have not conceived after 2 years of regular unprotected sexual intercourse with their spouses, okay? So all of these issues that I raised have been, bombarding our emails, our texts, our phones. Nigerian women are having these issues, and we want you to please just explain so that, they can have information, because information is power. If the women know what to do, I'm sure the infertility issues will be taken care of. So let us begin with the fact that, when a woman and a man, or a husband and a wife meets, before the woman stands up, the semen comes out of her body. What is the cause of this? And how can they handle it?
All right. Thank you very much, Madam, for that question. First, I should say that a normal semen should liquefy within 30 minutes of ejaculation.
When you say liquefy, it should turn to water?
Should turn watery, yes.
Watery, okay.
Within 30 minutes of ejaculation, if there is no problem. As a matter of fact, semens that are thick pose problems to infertility in terms of the swimming, the ability of the sperm cells to swim.
Okay, so it becomes sticky.
Yes, it's like comparing a fish inside water and a fish cast out of water and put in the mud. Which one swims better? obviously the one inside water will swim better.
Swim better, okay.
And so that is it. That's the situation that that comes closest to that. Now, normally, during sexual intercourse, after ejaculation,
okay,
the semen turns watery.
Okay.
And if the woman stays in position, either lying down or reclining or standing up,
okay,
it is expected that eventually some will flow out.
Okay.
I need to say that this is never a cause of infertility.
Okay.
Every woman experiences that.
My tomorrow is here.
And where do you think you're going to with your business? Oh no, that's where you're wrong.
What's the meaning of this?
I am enforcing my boss's instruction.
What instruction?
That he doesn't want to be disturbed by anyone.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm busybody. I'm sure that instruction wasn't meant for me.
Says who?
Says your boss. Why don't you call him and find out?
On whose account?
Alright. Don't worry. Give me my phone, Harriet!
And if I don't?
Give me my phone!
Hey! What's going on here?
Thank God you are here. This thing you call the secretary seized my phone and prevented me from going in.
I was just...
Is that true?
Yes.
You're such a disgrace, Harriet.
You're calling me names because of this toothpick, Eric. Eric, you're spicy because of this thing.
Do you realize you're talking
To hell with that, Eric. To hell with that. Eric, how can you humiliate me this way? After all I did for you.
What is she talking about, Eric? I thought you vowed to send her away.
Send who away? You must be daydreaming.
Look, Eric, I have had enough of this trash. It's time to settle this once and for all. And you have to make a choice. It's either she leaves or I leave. You have 10 seconds.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Tell me to take a joke.
Harriet, I guess the faucet is coming. You have to leave right away.
Go where?
You're fired.
What?
Did you hear me?
Hey,
You're fired.
I didn't ask for your opinion, you slut.
Are you going to fold your hands and watch this come run a mouth?
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Eric. Oh, Eric. Eric. How could you do this to me, Eric? We've been through a whole lot together, Eric.
Hello, security.
We've been through a lot together.
Come to my
Eric, you
office.
can't do this to me.
If I were you, I would say that stress is the back of my face.
Eric, what has she done to you that I haven't done to you? What has she given to you, Eric?
Obviously a better deal.
No, Eric, no. Eric, you can't do this to me, Eric.
Yes. She's fired. What? Any problem with that? No, sir. No, we just leave this premises within the next 15 minutes.
Eric, no! Eric, no, you can't do this to me. Eric, God will punish you, Eric.
My phone! She has my phone!
Eric, God will punish you. I swear. Hey, no, don't touch me. Eric, God punish you. God punish you, Eric.
Make sure she gets out of here, this premises in the next 15 minutes.
Seriously, Eric, you're moving too fast.
How do you mean?
The rate at which you're changing women is becoming quite worrisome.
And how is that your business?
I'm your guy. I'm duty to tell you the truth.
Really?
Eric, the rate at which you're changing women could have an adverse effect anytime soon.
Wait, let me check this. Like you're beginning to be threatened by my presence in the game, right?
Why should I? I brought you into this game, remember?
Yes, you did! I've grown so big now that my presence in the game is becoming a threat to you. No, come on, don't worry. I'm not gonna cross your path again.
Look, Eric,
How would you feel if someone were to treat your sister or that favorite cousin of yours or even your mother the way you treat women?
Listen, I think this discussion is becoming so boring.
You
need to change the topic.
Okay, alright. But Eric, you need to slow down.
Thank you very much. I will slow down. I will treat this appropriately. Do you understand?
The word is enough for the wise, Eric.
And a
another man, but I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I join you?
Feel free.
Oh, thank you. I'm Eric Momo by name. Can I have the honor of knowing your name?
I'm Linda Johnson.
What a perfect name that befits your beauty. Nice making your acquaintance, Linda.
Nice meeting you too.
Okay.
It's the Triple M Show.
Hello people, my name is Omar Ume and you are watching the Triple M Show. Me, music, and more.
What's up? My name's A.O. Bliss, aka Oga Boss. And guess what? You're watching The Flyers, the finest show on TV, the Triple M Show. Don't change that dial.
Miss Kedu Keller speaker. Hello Lagos, hello Nigeria. My name is Chidima Anja onto the Triple M Show. Keep it locked.
Miss Suspect, I'm a plenty more way on the tables. My name is Suspect and you're watching the Triple M Show.
What's up people, it's your lady Sion, aka Onijogbo, aka Alawada, Eric Harry, and you're watching the Triple M Show. Me, music, and more. Stay tuned.
My name is Mamuna, and I represent me, music, and more.
Stay tuned to Triple M, me, music, and more. Blah.
Oh yeah.
We are on time. It is the Triple M Show, and I'm your host, Ugo Uyana. It promises to be another exciting time on television as we will be giving you premium entertainment, best gist from the entertainment industry, and of course our interview segment to the countdown. It is Triple M Show. Don't turn that down. We will be right back.
Oh yeah.
My name is Thelma Okas. I come from Edo State, Auchi to be precise. I grew up in Lagos and I was born in Lagos.
Me, I like the way. I like the way. I like the way. Me, I like the way. I like the way. Me, I like the way. Me, I like the way.
I actually started music first. I used to be a chorister in St. Dominic's Catholic Church. And then from there, I now went to this private group called Chorale de Magnifique. Then on, I started professionally in a place called Jazzville. It's around Onike too. That's where I started professionally singing. I didn't really mean singing, at least you earn one small coins there. That's how I started. Then from there, when I finished secondary school, I went to Unilag. I read theater arts in Unilag. And I decided I didn't want to go into acting immediately because I knew it was going to like get in the way with my school and everything. I just decided to like take things one at a time. So when I finished from Unilag, I went into acting.
Like the way, hey boy, love me, baby. Love me, I know want your money. Touch me, I want you, honey. Sweet darling, stay with me.
I have only one video for now, and the name of the video is I Like the Way. But I have 2 singles. The first one was Ready For You. I featured Yemi Sachs in it. Then the second one is I Like the Way, like you all know. Kaha produced I Like the Way. Kaha, Mr. Heartrobber. Mr. Heartrobber, he produced I Like the Way. He was in the song. And I have Femi Akindele. He's an actor too, and that's why I wanted just 2 people. So all of us would like shine.
Be my king and I will be your queen. Love with you, a good day so sweet. Everything a day, okay. No playing games.
An album, not for now. I was actually thinking, okay, I'm going to give it, but I want to do more singles and do more videos. That's actually what I want to do for now till like next year, maybe end of next year, who knows, I don't know, but I really want to do more collabos.
I promise I go love you, boy, and I believe you. Anything you want from me, I could give you. Not me and you to the end, oh, my baby. I like the way you hold me. I like the way you touch me.
My advice to people that want to get into the industry, there are 3 things that keep me going, that I still use, and to work hard, to be God-fearing, and very ambitious. You must make sure that you have the calling. First of all, you must know what defines you as a person. If it's entertainment and you know the only thing is that it's only you and God that knows. So if it is and you really want to get into this industry, you have those 3 things. Just work hard, keep going, and never ever look back.
Baby, I like the way you love me. I like the way you touch me. I like the way you do the things you do, the way you do.
One person I really respect, actually there are 2 of them that I really do respect, is Rita Dominic. I think she's a great person, and I've worked with her once, and I'm so happy I did, and I'm looking forward to doing more things with her and Darlene Benson Cobams, because those people have really touched my life in different ways. And I would just want to say thank you to my lovely fans, my directors. I can't begin to call names. That means I'm not going to leave here, definitely. The fans that have put me where I am and definitely taken me to where I'm supposed to be. I just want to say thank you all, and I so respect you all, and I want you to keep loving me, definitely, because I'll be loving you back. And you can also reach me, my Twitter handle, at Thelma Okaz, at THELMAOKHAZ. My Facebook, Thelma Omone Okaz. You can also reach me there.
Put your arms around me. I know it hurt, but love you just the way you love me to me. I like the way. Oh, me, I like the way.
I'd find you, my friend, who see I'm for me. Make una tell me all. I look every corner I know. Wherever you there, I must still find you. The friendship we have, I cannot forget you, my friend. My pal, wherever you are. Brussels, my brothers, my sisters, my mothers, my fathers, my beautiful fans. This has been my time on Triple M Show. Please keep watching because it's a lovely show and you get to see more of us. I love you.
But if you love me anyway, I can love you every day. But if you love me every day, I can love you every day.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Dr. Sid.
Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Donna Diva.
Yo, big up yourself. This is the Music and Taliban.
What's up? My name is Black Magic.
My name is Orisha Femi.
My name is Swagadi Oluwafemi Ademola, aka Omo Baba #1.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy Alabama.
Hi, my name is SOJ Luciano, represent Rock Imperial, and you're watching.
You're watching Triple M.
Triple M.
Triple M.
Triple M.
Triple M.
Triple M show. Me, music,
and more. Yes, Emi, Oni, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Lock it down.
DJ Spin-Off.
So I said to myself, in the world is coming to an end. Cause with this love, with these things, easy joy, easy fate, I do not relate. But there is one thing I can relate with, and that is the fact that all we
DJ Spin-Off.
Hello viewers, my name is Maria. Welcome to your favorite program, Young Scholars. Today promise to be very exciting. We have a lot in store for you today. We have Mix Grow, Vox Pop, Educate Your Mind, and many more. So just don't move a muscle. I'll be right back.
Hello scholars, and welcome to another edition of the Educate Your Mind segment on Young Scholars. My name is Leon Alasa, and today I'm taking you into the historical moments of the Chinese. Whoa, it brings me so much pleasure to talk about the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is a series of fortifications made from stones, bricks, and wood and other materials. Generally, it was built across an east to west line across the historical northern borders to protect the Empire of China. It was also said by archaeologists that the Great Wall of China was built to protect the first Empire of China, Quan Shi Huang. We are made to know that the Great Wall of China was built to give so much advantage to the Chinese, and one of which it was built for the border control. It was built to create a border between China and other countries. It was also built to regulate trade amongst Chinese and other Asian countries. And most importantly, it was built as a defense for China against opposition enemies. It was also made for us to know that it contains facts. What are the facts of the Great Wall of China? The first fact, it was nicknamed the largest and the longest cemetery. Why? Simply because when it was being built in the 22nd century, it was said that thousands of billions and millions of people laid their lives on. So they were buried there. It was also made to know that it is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and of course the longest of them all. The Great Wall of China is about 8,820 kilometers long, and it stretches from the eastern part of China, Shanghai, towards the Loop Lake in the west, and of course moves down to the south. Well, until I come your way, same time next week, I remain Leon Alasa, and Young Scholars continues.
That is in the midnight. That is in the midnight. People in the studio over there, they have to pray that yes, children are up to sit down this time. It is.
What if there's an educative program they show in the middle of the night?
There are no educative program. Don't say that. I wasn't feeling sleepy. So what do you want me to do? You carry your book and read. TV is a finished product. It helps their creativity. You can't be like this kid. You can't be like Beyonce. I know you can. Be who you are. But do you know that when there is no structured time by parents, TV mentors and scholars wrongly, no right person would limit a child or a scholar from watching a program as educative as this.
Hello and welcome to the discussion segment on Young Scholars. My name is Abanishe Karimat and we'll be talking about child welfare. And our case study will be Daniel Iyekina, who traveled in an airplane compartment from Benin City to Lagos State. And I have 2 scholars who will be talking on the topic. Don't go anywhere. Young Scholars will be right back. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, like I said, this is the discussion segment on Young Scholars, and today we are going to be talking about child welfare. I have 2 scholars with me who will be discussing on the topic. On my right is
Collins.
On my left is
Bolu.
So Bolu, what do you think is the meaning of child welfare?
Child welfare is just through the upbringing of a child.
So Collins, what do you think is the meaning of child welfare?
Well, the manner in which the child is brought up.
Okay, so according to reports, we all heard of the story of a boy, Daniel, that hid in the tire compartment of an airplane. It might seem funny, but it's serious. So what do you think about that?
I think it's very bad on the part of his parents. Child welfare, as in they didn't have time for the child, they didn't even let the child speak. So, and I also heard by report that child is the saddest. So it's just a result of all that. You just have to look for somewhere or something to be occupied with.
Okay, yeah. So Collins, do you agree with what Bolu said?
Yeah, he has a reason for doing that. Maybe it's because of his background or something. But I know for sure he has a reason for doing that.
Okay, so Bolu, are you on the side of the child or are you against it? Do you think the child did the right thing?
The child didn't do the right thing in the sense that the child didn't know the repercussions. As in, he didn't know what he went through. And I'm not actually blaming the child. At the same time, I'm not taking the side of the child. I'm not taking the side of the parents. They both have as a fault, as a blame of what happened, because the parents didn't give him attention and the child didn't know, because the parents didn't give him attention, the child didn't know the repercussion or the effects of what he was going through. I heard from his age that he's 13. So as a teenager, you're expected to seek advice first before you go into what you don't know much of. So he didn't really know the repercussions, and he went to hide in a tire compartment of an aeroplane. All if they had died. We didn't really know what was going on. So that's just my thoughts on the matter.
So, Collins, are you in support of what she had just said?
Well, she likely said his age, he should have seek advice. But for him to do something like that, there must be a reason for doing it. Maybe his background, but maybe to me, I'll see it like he had goals that maybe he thought he would accomplish maybe outside the country. As they rightly said, he thought the plane was going to America. So I would say that on his part, he didn't really do the right thing.
So, Bolu, do you think because you want to achieve your goal, you have to go to that extreme?
No, I don't think so at all, because like he said, it was a risk. He could have died and hasn't suffered any major injuries, but it was just risky, just too risky.
According to reports, we heard that the boy was given scholarship, he was granted scholarship. So, do you think that scholarship was like an encouragement, or they were trying to discourage him or encourage other people?
Like, that was an encouragement. They are telling young teenagers that you can go inside, you can go and hide yourself inside the entire compartment.
No, I don't really think
please excuse me, and you will get a scholarship. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, now, by reports, I also heard that 4 people tried it, 1 died. So that is the effect. You can see the effect. So government giving him scholarship is really bad. He's supposed to go through rehabilitation before they think of giving scholarship. Yeah, so that's what I think on the matter.
Well, I don't really think it was bad, because for him to enter a tire compartment of a plane, it's really, to me, it's courage. It took courage for him to do that.
Please excuse me. So you're telling me for a child to put an inside fire is being courageous?
No.
That's what I'm trying to tell
you.
So if they find out a child has put his hand inside fire, they should give him scholarship.
No, in a situation whereby, as you said, his parents supposed to have sat down and go through their family issues. One of their situations when they didn't.
So, Collins, are you trying to tell me that he left home on that day and his parents were not aware that he left the house, or what?
Well, that's how we see it, because I really say that that's the problem, or that's fault is on parents. Because if a child leaves home and you didn't notice, that means they haven't been checking on their children.
Do you think making the child a national hero is the best thing? Because if you check the front line of different newspapers, like headlines of news, the child's picture is there, maybe shaking hands with the governor of one state or this state. Do you think that's the best thing?
Actually, no. Like I said before, he needs to go through rehabilitation, because that's just the best thing, so that he can get his mind and body, spirit, soul straight before I can get to school. Because like with that kind of attitude, you could harm someone in school.
Well, for me, I think there is a consequence for bad upbringing.
Come to think of it, how did the boy slip past security on notice?
Security in Nigeria is 0.00%. Like, because I can't think. Wait.
So, Collins, do you agree with that?
I totally, because for a boy to pass security, enter a plane without anybody noticing, really, it's really bad.
Okay. So security in Nigeria is
0.000. It's too poor.
Just too poor. Okay. So in conclusion, Bolu, what you have to say to other children?
Kids at home, don't try it. It's too risky. God will make a way where there is no way.
So Collins, what's your conclusion?
Well, it's totally risky. It's not called for. It's risky. Don't try it.
Kids at home, don't try this. You've heard from both sides. It is very risky to travel in compartments of an airplane. You might die of suffocation, you might die of lack of oxygen and different things. As they are both rightly said, it is not the fault of the boy or the fault of his parent. It is a general fault. Parents should educate their children on life. Life is not a bed of roses. Parents should take care of their children so their children will take care of them in the future. And an adage said, children are the future of tomorrow. So let's take care of our future parents.
That's all we have for you today. I remain Abani Sheikh Harimat. Young Scholars
Continues.
Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is Vox Pop on Young Scholars, and today's topic is child welfare. First of all, what is child welfare?
Well, to me, it means, bringing up a child in a good way.
I think it has to do with the total well-being of the child. Talk about the health, the safety, the security, and happiness of a child.
The upbringing of children in line with the required family standard and value.
It's all about taking care of a child.
Compiled together, taking care of the child, their well-being, whether socially, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally as well.
It talks about the taking care of the children, both academically, spiritually, and many other things.
Upbringing of a child, making sure that a child grows up or does what he or she is supposed to do at the right time and all that.
A good care being given to every child.
The way the parents are taking care of their children, the way they are bringing them up, the training at home.
Now, apart from the parents, who do you think is also responsible for the welfare of the child? Is it the government, the teachers, or the religious organizations?
Everybody around the neighborhood.
The government, you have the teachers, we also have the religious organizations.
Actually, it's parents and the government.
Well, generally, the society also has responsibility.
I think everybody, we are all involved, whether the parents, the government, religious body.
I think society at large.
The teachers too, but the most important is the parents themselves.
Teachers at school. We can also talk about people of the government.
Parents, train your children in the way it should go, so when it grows up, it won't depart from it. Children, listen to advices from parents and teachers and religious organizations. To become your way again next week, that's all we have for you today on Vox Pop. Young Scholars continues.
We've come to the end of today's program. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can join us by contacting our